flashing lights dance with fire in the night. I'm wired. Watch the time pass us by. Is this feeling lying? Could you pass the lighter? Yeah, I'm trying to keep my cool. Nicotine in my veins, flaming up desires. What am I supposed to do? Cause it feels so good. Feeling wild like a zoo. Put me in a mood. Put me in a mood.
I've always loved projectors, screens, TVs and all these sort of technologies, and even right after high school I've worked in a media company selling plasma screens and high-end projectors, so today's product really hits home and brings me back to my past. So the Atom today was sent over to me by LUMOS for review, and although these were sent over to me, no money has exchanged hands and I will still be providing you with my honest and unbiased opinion. So this tiny portable projector retails for $640 or about 3,000 Malaysia ringgit. For a projector of this caliber, I think it's really well priced. Of course, this is not going to compete with other bigger projectors like the 4K short throw laser projectors that we see nowadays. Anyways, if you're interested in getting this projector, do check out my links in the description below. So the Atom is a really beautifully designed piece of tech, and the overall enclosure is made of a metal finish with a perforated grille, and its purpose is for ventilation since most of these projectors get quite hot due to the lamp inside. So the bottom here, you're going to get this space gray color piece with the LUMOS branding at the bottom there, and the font and everything from LUMOS really looks very classy and beautiful. And at the front here, you're going to get a plastic cover to protect the projector lens inside, and to be honest, the plastic piece isn't the most high quality, but it does get the job done. Inside, you're going to see the projector lens itself at the bottom here, and at the top is an autofocus camera for the projector to do an autofocus. You may wonder if the cover interferes with the lens here, since I think the bottom part of it is obstructing a small portion of it, but when using the projector, it doesn't block or disturbs the image at all. So at the bottom of the projector, you're going to get a standard tripod mount, and this is exceptionally useful since I can just mount the tripod on any tripods, or like I have here is a small Joby mini tripod, so I can just screw this on here, and it's very easy for me to just place this anywhere on a table and I can angle it, so it's really convenient. So all I gotta do is just screw it in, open up the legs, and there you go, I have a stand for my projector. So there are two main ways you can control the projector. The first is to use the remote control that is provided, and it's super intuitive, very easy to use, and you can just look at the controls and it's immediately understandable how to control the projector. But another cool way to control the projector is also using the touchpad at the top of the projector, and here everything is clearly labeled, and you get your swipe controls for your volume, so you can just swipe it like this, and you also get a back button, a Bluetooth pairing button, as well as a menu button. And the best part is the center circle portion here is actually a touchpad where you can use it like a mouse, so you can scroll around and navigate around the interface of your projector. So that's pretty cool. And if you don't fancy the touchpad, you can always wave the remote control around when you're using the remote control, and a cursor will be moving around the screen, so it's extremely convenient and easy to use. So in terms of the ports, it is all laid out very nicely at the back of the speaker, starting with the power button at the top here. And you're also going to get a 3.5mm jack for you to plug your speakers into it, or you can also use your headphones with it. You're also going to get two USB ports inside here. So two USB-A port, one without power and one with power. So without the power one, you can always plug in the remote control receiver here, so it's all plug and play, very easy to use. For the USB port with power, you can also plug your phone into it and it will charge up your phone, but it's not the fastest here. And below that, you're also going to get a standard size HDMI port, so you can plug your laptop in or any other device or console directly into the projector. And finally, below that, you're going to get a DC power to power up and charge the projector. So over a decade and a half ago, when I was working in a projector shop, there isn't such a thing as a portable mini projector that runs on battery. Most projectors are really power hungry and would run using direct power from the wall. Today we are seeing more and more mini projectors around, and the LUMOS Atom comes with an impressive 2-hour battery life, which is sufficient for most of your standard featured film. Or if you want to watch The Crown on Netflix, for example, you're going to get to squeeze about 2 full hours of episodes with this projector, so pretty impressive. So the LUMOS LUMOS Atom is a full HD 1080p projector, and you can go as small as you like, or from 30 inches all the way to a massive 300-inch of screen. However, this really depends on the space you have, and we'll talk about image quality in a later section. So the projector also has a 6000 lumens brightness, and ideally I would recommend using this in a dark room. Fully blacked out would be most ideal. Similar to the settings of a cinema will yield the best output for this projector. But many would not have the concept of how bright or dim a 6000 lumens projector is, so just to give you some concept, even at max brightness in a setting, if you run the projector during the day with the curtains open, you're gonna get quite a dim image, and if you turn on the lights, you probably won't enjoy them too much. However, if you use them as intended in a dark room using a white wall or projector screen, it is definitely plenty bright but still comfortable to the eyes. So as mentioned, the projector also comes with an autofocus camera to help adjust the focus automatically as you move or adjust the projector. But I found that this works best if you're projecting on a flat surface with no obstruction. So if there's an unevenness on a surface, say a door in a way or of the projected image, then the autofocus does struggle a bit to autofocus. So there is also an automated keystone feature, and it works great and fast. However, it is limited to vertical keystone adjustment. The auto keystone doesn't support horizontal keystone adjustment. However, if you permanently want to mount the projector off center, you can manually adjust the keystone in the settings. Also, if you intend to mount the projector on the ceiling upside down, there is also a setting for you to configure that so the projector knows what you are doing. So there is also a feature to use this speaker as a portable Bluetooth speaker, and since the Atom comes with Dolby Audio surround sound, I must say the sound quality here is pretty impressive for something so small. Apart from slightly lacking in the bass department, given that it's such a small device, everything else shines nicely. So the interface here is pretty simple, and the Atom runs on an Android operating system. The main applications that is installed here will be YouTube or Netflix. Conveniently, it is the two services that I use predominantly, so for me this is the perfect setup. Apart from that, you can also use the Atom as a standard web browser with Chrome, and you can navigate around it, go into settings, and everything feels familiar and easy to use. So let's talk about the important part, which is the image quality. And the Atom, as mentioned, is a full HD 1080p projector, and as much as I hope for a 4K projector, those are still pretty pricey nowadays. And for a portable battery power unit, I'm not sure if there's anything out there right now. Many are still native 1080p resolution but supports 4K input, so that's something you need to take note of. If you see 4K, does not mean that it projects out as 4K. So at a distance of about 10 feet, the projector gives you quite a large screen, measured at over 100 inches. And if you ever mount it further away and it casts a larger image than you need, you can always control the zoom inside the settings and shrink the image down a little bit. So with that 100 inches and sitting about 10 feet away from the wall, the image is decently sharp at the right focus, but you do see the pixels, which honestly is a given since this is only a 1080p resolution projector. If you're used to the sharpness of a 4K TV, then it would not look as sharp to you. If you're used to the sharpness of a 4K TV, this would not look as sharp for you, but again, you need to set your expectation right when buying a portable projector. I think at that 10 feet sitting distance, the ideal distance is to place the projector about 6 feet from the wall, and you're gonna get about 65 inches of screen. This distance and resolution will give you a pretty sharp image. So I don't have such a big place to test out the size, but I think the distance in feet is directly correlated to the output image size. So 6 feet, you're gonna get about 65 inches. 10 feet, you're gonna get about 100 inches. So if you want 300 feet, I presume you need to put the projector about 30 feet away from the wall. And if you sit far enough with the 300 inches, the image will still look sharp relative to your distance. So with my own money, will I buy this projector? I think yes, because thinking of all the potential scenarios you can use this outdoors, enjoying a simple home cinema with the kids outside, it's definitely a plus point. For a portable projector with such quality feature at this price point, I think it is quite hard to beat. So what are your thoughts about this projector? Do you happen to know another portable projector like this, or something that is cheaper, or is this too expensive? Let me know in the comment section below. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash the thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.